Alright, Laurie, if you get cold, let me know, I'll put the heat back on, it was a little warm for.
Can you read me?
I'm gonna read it right now. Hold on. Let's see, so we got Bear B LLC, John Shea, no, how do you say his name, Laurie? John Shea? From,
Yeah, Shay,
oh, it's his TTE at the end.
trustee.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was so close, I thought it was his name.
Well, there wasn't enough room.
Yeah, well, listen, because I'm like, I thought he was John Shea. I'm like, where did this whole lot come from? All right, resident of Concord, New Hampshire, an abatement amount of $2,201.03 on map 45, lot 4, Woodman Hill Road. And that was just an abatement because timber tax, yield tax was incorrectly calculated and he was deserved a refund.
And one more.
Next one is for Susan Marquis, 75 Whiteford Road, the amount of $3,573.41. Map 18, lot 21B.
I'll make a motion, we approve both these abatements.
Second.
Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
We'll get there. You didn't sign it.
Do I have to?
Go sign.
Well.
Is it appropriate to ask, did the assessor make a recommendation for the second abatement?
The second abatement is, I'm sorry, it's based upon a prior written agreement we have with the property owner,
All right.
so you take care of back due taxes.
Yeah.
And the other one is just, was the miscalculation of the timber
The
tax.
first one I understood, I wasn't sure about the second.
Thank you much, Lee.
Thank you.
Planning board?
On March 21st, the planning board met, we organized. The chair is David Champy II, and the vice chair is Tim Strauss. That's pretty much what we did. We're still looking for alternates, so if anybody knows anybody, please report to the planning board and join in.
Thank you. Code enforcement? Conservation? Heritage? Cemetery?
The cemetery trustees met and basically had a work session with Pam Skeffington, who is the new trustee. She's yet to be sworn in, so she couldn't vote on anything, but we didn't do any action. She's out of the country, will get sworn in when she comes back. And basically it was an orientation for her and for Bertie, who's just been a trustee for a year, around how a cemetery plot is sold, the various steps that we have to go through. We talked about some updating that we need to do. I provided Pam with all the proper documents that she needs to be familiar with. And we talked a little bit about what's in the files. I did talk to Corey, who is going to be taking care of the graveyard and the two town cemeteries. I told him the selectmen were interested in him giving a price for mowing the area around here, and he said that he wants to wait and see what it looks like after the snow is gone, and then he'll work up a price and get it to you folks.
Fair enough. When's the next meeting? Is that scheduled?
No, it isn't. It won't be until probably early May, because when Pam comes back, Bertie goes for at least a week, maybe longer. So it'll be the end of early May.
Okay. Old business, the phone system is updated now, correct?
The phone system is in and working, and I do have feedback that everyone seems to be doing well with it, capable of retrieving messages and such. I did test the old mailbox that was set up on the old system. I tested that today. There was a work order for them to remove that mailbox. It was supposed to be complete yesterday, and it has been removed, so that's all set.
Paving, spring 2019. Do we have we made contact with Carol to get on the list to complete this stuff this year?
I asked Eddie about that a week back or so, and he says now that the spring's here, he's gonna start to reach out to them and get on the list and tell them the projects that we've got approval at the town meeting.
All right, I'll call Eddie this week. I know he's busy with Surette, but that's gotta happen fast, so we don't get a late place again. Kiosk location change, is that the one on the front?
Yes.
What's the plan to have Brad move it up towards the building?
Yeah, talking about that being relocated to the new cemetery area, right?
Up to the town land, and having Brad make 2 small kiosks that go in the front of the building, just adjacent to the lights. So we can get to them year-round without any snow issues. I think we just have to vote on that, whether we want Brad to do that.
I make the motion, we have him do it.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we'll call Brad. New business reorganization, committee assignments, that's done.
Well, the committee assignments aren't done yet.
Oh, well, nothing changed, right?
Well, that's up for discussion, so I listed the current standing.
Thank you. Agriculture committee, Surette, Robisheau.
And I don't mean really, so.
No. Cemetery, Surette. Communications, Zacher. Conservation, Zacher. Grant review.
There isn't anyone assigned for that. I didn't know if we wanted someone or not.
Is that your committee?
Yes,
Did you have a selectman working with you before?
we did not.
Did you need one?
I believe some selectmen did show because they were interested, but there wasn't any liaison.
Anybody want?
I'll go. I'll
Robisheau. Heritage Commission, Brian,
Yep, I'll stay there.
joint loss.
Yep.
Planning board, Surette, I'll stay there. Trustees, Zacher. Trustees of the trust fund?
Yep.
And ZBA, Robisheau.
Yep, I'll stay there. Yeah, just throw me on the grant review.
We have something to review now. Local audit review. Is that your audit?
So overall, things look good, you said, right?
Parking lot work, that's, were we talking about putting blacktop on the front?
We might have been talking about it, we never voted on that.
We haven't voted
We
on
don't
it.
know the funds, at least as of now, we don't know the funds, unless something gets scrapped.
We don't have the funds, right?
Yeah, unless some other big project gets scrapped.
But I think we can ask the road agent to redress it. And we had quite a mud hole there,
Oh, I think that's what that meant, right?
bring in some new
If
surface.
the parking lot work, it wasn't paving it.
He just filled it with rock, didn't he?
That one hole, but I think the whole area could be dressed.
Yeah,
There was
because-
discussion of further follow-up.
Yeah, because he plows so much of it off, because it's not his fault, but he plowed off, it's been 11 years now, I think this is the time frame. So we were thinking maybe getting a fresh load down and maybe getting it rolled.
I'll address that with Eddie,
Okay.
once we do that. Do we want to make a motion to get that done?
Let's get rice, no?
Price, it's just that 3/4 dirt, right?
Even if when he starts rolling it and whatnot, that could get pretty
All right,
expensive.
price.
Is there a signature page for him?
That's what I was looking for, then
Power wash in the office building, have we ever done that before?
Yes, we have done it in the past. We asked Brad to do it late last fall. Came into winter too fast, but he's still planning on doing it when the weather breaks.
it desperately needs it.
Do we need a price from him, or is it?
No.
It'll be relatively cheap, a couple $100 probably.
That's for the town office building, not
Yes,
the, not
yes,
that
yes,
building.
the vinyl.
Oh, you want that one done too?
No. You don't power wash historic buildings.
It's getting recited though.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
All the more reason we want to pound it. Not to mention the lead that'll go on the ground.
Clean carpets, that's the carpets in here?
I was gonna say, once we dry out, do you want me to steam clean the roads?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take care of that. Hopefully it dries out next week or two, and then I'll get in it, it's pretty gross.
How long does that take?
How you gonna do it?
I usually run like a steam clean, like a rug doctor, and they get the water as hot as they can in here, and it takes a couple hours between all the offices. I just can't get the
Because
Ginnies.
you have the keys, so you can get in the office.
Yeah, I just can't get the Ginnies, but I do all here, and I do all the offices, especially the road agent one. That one's the roughest one usually.
There's a town coffee on 3/30. That's this Saturday,
Yep.
8 to 10.
Yes.
It is posted on the website.
Awesome.
It is on the website.
Okay. No non-public?
Well, you skipped
No.
investment policy reaffirmation. Once a year, we have to affirm that the investment policy we have in place for the excess funds is current, and we want to continue to do that.
So that's a motion?
Yeah, I'll make that motion, that we don't change the investment policy that the selectmen drafted last year.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Yeah, that's when I lifted up for somebody.
Yeah.
Do we have mail and bills this week?
Can I say something before we start on that I should have said?
Is it town business?
Yes.
Okay.
My deputy pointed out to me that we do have one more selectmen's meeting prior to the time of deeding property in April. At this point, we have 2 properties that have not been paid. I'm assuming, a very big word, but I'm assuming they will be, but she thought it would be a good idea if you just had a list of the 2, so you would not be caught at the last minute,
Thank you.
not knowing, so you could discuss that.
This is kind of routine, I think.
Yes,
One name.
it's done every year.
So we have a heads up that those are told for warrants.
Those are kind of for
That's for the 2016 property taxes that went to.
you already know.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, you know, it's one of the routine things.
Mail and bills this meeting?
There was some, so the audit report, I don't see a signature page in here, Laurie, so
I thought there was.
you want to take a quick look? Here's the original copy.
Thank you.
Would you make a copy for the archives also? We're supposed to retain audits for 10 years.
Okay.
Thanks.
From the New Hampshire DOT, we got a, every year the state of New Hampshire DOT solicits specified data from state municipalities to facilitate, coordinate program and project and communities, public officials, reporting and updated roadways. So they have us down. It looks like the list is fairly current. I think, but we may want to check that list. It's a list of officers and so on. And a big old town map, but they already know about our one bridge is a problem, so. So Laura, we just may need to update this list here.
Okay.
Big.
So going back to this, they just are asking for a motion to accept it, but it's no signature.
I move we accept the town audit report of Brookfield.
I second motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. That's meals and bill.
The other piece of mail is a red list bridge report. Undoubtedly our bridge is on it, but they circulate the list of all municipal owned red listed bridges. Again, our bridge is on it.
Good news on that bridge is that the discussion with Poland came out that there is a repair acceptable for that bridge that would get that off the red list without need of rebuilding the entire bridge or the abutment, etc. So we're going to explore that with the contractors that do that type of work.
The idea of a new deck would not be needed.
Right.
Down that.
It would save a ton of bill.
Yeah.
And it achieves what we have to do, which is get that bridge off at the red list. One more thing, the coffee meeting on the 30th, that is a selectman office meeting as well, and the selectmen will be there if there's any questions or business that needs to be done. Meeting adjourned.
If I could just read a couple bills onto the record.
Let's do it.
I can read them next time. There's only a few here.
We'll ask about the bills twice.
Do it, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just 3 bills. We can read them next time I lose it.
You were talking about cemetery trustees. This is a DVD set of the Veterans Day celebration where we installed the flagpole.
Right.
And I wanted to offer this to the archivist, so we have it in the vault. I also,
Is that from Ed TV or is it?
if you want to call it Ed TV, I also have all the Brookfield town meetings. I have 2012, 2013, 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. I put them all on disc, and I'm also going to hand them off to the archivist so we can have that in the
Do we have room for that, Greg?
archive.
I think we can make room. The problem is going to be when the CD players disappear, but we won't worry about that right now.
Oh, I was going to actually purchase one and leave it in the vault. Did you try that already and it disappeared?
Good idea.
We can put that on our website, yes?
This is all over the internet too, but this is just for the archive.
Okay.
There's more than one, so you could probably take one out.
The other thing to consider is to, I don't know anything about our server or what the capacity is for that server. But like when we get this hard drive back with the digital image of that town record book and the other town record books that have been digitalized, it makes sense to put it on the server. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be available to the public, but you could certainly make it available. They're public documents. There's no reason why they couldn't be available. But I don't know anything about the server. We'd have to talk to Lance about, I'm assuming the server has unbelievable amount of capacity because it should be storing all of our documents, and then there should be a backup to it that's stored off-site. So if anything ever happened to this building, you have all the documents off all these computers in one place. But I don't know how it's set up.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have paid for a cloud service or any kind of cloud. server to upload your stuff. I don't know if you paid for that.
I've
So-
been told that it is stored on the cloud and it is stored on a drive, an external drive as well, that's swapped out.
So there's your answer. Okay, thank you.
Great.
So they're all the same. They're all the same.
Great, thank you. Thanks.
We done?
Yeah.
We done?
I'll answer this Tamworth recycling questionnaire,
Good.
just to keep the little numbers and do occasionally ask them questions and reciprocate, so I'll take care of that. We'll put that in the treasurer's box now, I guess, or second box, whatever you want.
Yeah, we'll do this.
We'll do the next meeting with Marilou's here, I'd say,
Yeah.
because we're not gonna get any check stuff between now and then, so.
That's right.
Just read all the bills all at once.
Do you have the pile of bills, or is that?
That's what he's got, 3 bills.
I have another one too. This is the town and country one from printing the annual report that I was calling, asking about shipping charges.
We're gonna do
Oh,
it
did
next
they
time.
respond to you on that?
They did. She did look at the record, and that was a charge for one shipment. They did not charge us for
Okay.
any of the other ones, so.
Well, yeah.